Central on Cozy TV.
Emergency now on
portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. Yep, it's Monday, October 30th, 2017. Hey, this would be the last Monday in October of 2017. Welcome to High Plains Today here on TV23. On today's show, I'm going to be talking with Greg Bird. He is with the Seward County Ducks Unlimited. They have a big banquet coming up on this Saturday. We're going to talk all about it and Ducks Unlimited and all kinds of stuff. In the meantime, let's look at what's happening. Late last night, officers of the Garden City Police Department were dispatched to the 500 block of Prospect Avenue to a drive-by shooting. When officers arrived, they located evidence that numerous shots were fired into the residence. There were several children and an adult in the house when the incident occurred. No injuries were reported. Now, the Garden City Police Department is requesting assistance from the community. If you witnessed this incident or have information related to it, you should call the Garden City Police Department or Crime Stoppers. A Ulysses woman and girl are in the hospital after a car ran off the road in northern Haskell County Thursday morning. Kansas Highway Patrol reports 39-year-old Suzanne Ortiz of Ulysses was driving east on 50th Road, about 4.5 miles west of U.S. Highway 83, early Thursday morning. For an unknown reason, the car entered the south ditch and struck a culvert, went airborne, and came to rest on its top. Ortiz was taken to Wesley Medical Center in Wichita. 9-year-old Jasmine Ortiz of Ulysses was the passenger. She was taken to St. Catherine Hospital in Garden City. The Liberal Police Department is once again warning people to be on the lookout for counterfeit bills. In a press release Thursday afternoon, the department has taken several reports of counterfeit money from local businesses. The counterfeit money has been in various denominations with various serial numbers. Now, the first thing to do is to look at the bottom right corner and check whether the color shifts when you tilt it. By the 20 on a $20 bill, the color is copper, but when you tilt it, the color changes to greenish. On the $100 bill, the color changes from copper to green, and that happens around the Liberty Bell symbol. Now, the other thing you can do is compare the notes and make sure that everything is the same, such as the font used, write the serial number down, and the face on the note, the color, paper, etc. Of course, you want to compare a 20 to a 20. Etc., etc. The Kansas Department of Agricultural Animal Health Division last week announced that 2 more horses in Finney County have tested positive for equine infectious anemia. According to a press release from the KDA, a premise under official quarantine of EIA in Finney County presented all horses for retesting protocol. 2 horses, which were previously EIA negative, tested positive at this retest. Both confirmed EIA positive horses have been humanely euthanized. Now, both horses had been maintained on the premise under the official quarantine since August 11th, pending the 60-day retest. Since the discovery of EIA in southwestern Kansas in August, a total of 15 horses have been euthanized. Overall, 9 horses in Finney County tested positive for EIA and 3 with EP. 2 in Kearney County tested positive for EIA, and 1 horse in Haskell County also tested positive. And resurfacing of K-25 from the Kansas-Oklahoma state line north to the US 56 intersection in Stevens County is scheduled to begin work this week. Now, this will include hot mix asphalt resurfacing, which will be completed by, hopefully, November 24th, of course, weather permitting. All right, that's a look at some of the stuff that's happening out there. Yep, we're going to be on a roller coaster with our temperatures and that kind of stuff. Maybe a little chance of snow out west tonight and in the morning. We'll be back with a look at the weather right after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV23 with host Chris Jewell. TV23's internet service and 4G live streaming. Provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. Call now.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits, in addition to those found in Original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Fall open enrollment is now. Call to see if you're eligible. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage at no extra cost, you can also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Don't miss the deadline. Call now to take advantage of fall open enrollment. There's no obligation.
Call 1-800-329-6235. That's 1-800-329-6235.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
All right, we started out today. Lots of sunshine. All these clouds have rolled in. Looking at the readings here at the station, 45 degrees. Relative humidity still pretty high, 60%. Winds are out of the north at 15. Barometric pressure is on the rise. All right, as we move along, there we go. Current temperatures around the region, everybody in the 40s and 50s. You can see it's a little cooler out around Lamar. Up around Garden City, there's a cold front sliding in. It's going to be out of here quick, though, because we're going to warm up tomorrow. More about that in a second. Current dew points, everybody in the 20s and 30s. Winds are going to be, they're going to be picking up a little bit today. Looking at northeasterly winds so far today. Look at that, 24 over in Pratt. They're the windy spot. Looking at the highs and lows. Now, yesterday was very, very pleasant. As recorded at the Garden City Regional Airport, we got 77 yesterday. 92 is a record back in 1950. That's a day or two ago. Overnight low, 35, 17 back in 1980. Yeah, nothing new in the bucket. All right, here's what's in store for us today. 49 is the high. Yeah, that's right, 49. Winds are going to be out of the north at 17, so it's not going to be super windy, but it's going to be a little fresh. Tonight, overnight low of 31, lots of clouds. The winds are going to be out of the north at 14, switching around a little bit to the easterly direction as we get towards morning. Yeah, those are snowflakes on tomorrow. 46 for the high. Could be a dusting of snow. I'm looking for a lot of this snow to be out on the western edge of the viewing area. Winds are going to shift around to the south at 14 to 22. That's going to bring us a lot more warm air for Wednesday. 33 the overnight low tomorrow night. Partly cloudy. Winds will be out of the south-southeast at 16. Then look at that warm up that we get past tomorrow. 30% chance of precipitation. It's going to be on the western half of the viewing area, but 75 on Wednesday, and we're going to start dropping back down as we get to 61 on Friday, and back into the 70s towards the weekend. So there's a lot of roller coaster going on with the temperatures. That's all right. All right, that's a look at the weather. We'll be back with the markets and Greg right after this.
You want to feel connected, at one with your world, informed, included, and inspired. So no matter where you are, when important things happen, we're here. at all hours, in the moment, on every screen in your life. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. We investigate and inform, give back to the community, build the local economy, even save lives. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. And unlike any other news source, we're here. 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 And here. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. We have knee, back, and other braces available, as well as pharmacy services. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and you have insurance, we can help.
Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at 800-232-5044. That's 800-232-5044. Call now.
Watch these magnificent honeybees, staying busy pollinating the world and making honey while they do it. But these bees are suffering. The Wi-Fi in their hive is slow and buffers constantly. They struggle to watch their shows on Netflix and surf Pinterest. Bees hate that. So what do if you're a buffering bee? You switch to Pioneer Communications, who offer 50 megabit internet that's as sweet as honey. They've made the jump, and so can you. Pioneer Communications, your community connected.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits, in addition to those found in Original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Fall open enrollment is now. Call to see if you're eligible. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more, included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Don't miss the deadline. Call now to take advantage of fall open enrollment. There's no obligation.
Call 1-800-329-6235. That's 1-800-329-6235.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Welcome back. I'm joined in the studio today by Mr. Greg Bird. He is with Seward County Ducks Unlimited. Thanks for coming by today.
I appreciate it. Thanks,
All right,
Chris.
so you think of Seward County, you don't think of much duck hunting.
That's correct.
Okay. Well, the big thing, though, we want to talk about is you have your annual banquet coming up this Saturday, the 4th, at Seward County Ag Building.
Yeah, doors open at 5:30.
All right. And if you want to go to this, now, if you're a single person, you want to go, $35 for a ticket, right?
Correct.
$50 for a couple.
50 for a couple. 17 and under is $10. So we encourage
that's an
kids.
easy deal. Okay.
Yeah. It's a great evening. It's a lot of fun. Steak dinner. I mean, for a couple for $50, entertainment, steak dinners. What can you ask for more?
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
Plus, you're going to have a silent auction and a live auction.
Got-
Are you giving anything away?
We do have lots of raffles. So
Perfect.
take your pick.
Perfect.
Yes, a lot of fun.
All right. Okay, so we're going to get back to the banquet here in a second. But you and I were talking before we went on the air today about Ducks Unlimited and some of the stuff that Ducks Unlimited does. And it's just not a duck hunter thing.
No.
Right? I mean, and this year Ducks Unlimited turns 80 years old.
Yeah, it started in 1937, so it's been 80 years strong. So it's our 80th anniversary. So we do have some special branded merchandise for the 80th anniversary. So that's fun there. Like I say, the Ducks Unlimited, our purpose is to raise money for conservation of wetlands. Wetlands benefit not just the ducks, but all the other wildlife and people. Helps control flooding, recharge the aquifer, just all kinds of good things.
So Ducks Unlimited, I'm guessing a bunch of duck hunters started this. That's why it's called Ducks Unlimited.
Correct.
But it could be called Conservation Unlimited.
That is our main goal. Exactly right.
Okay, so now if somebody wants to, say I'm not a member of Ducks Unlimited and I want to come to this thing and I get a single ticket for $35.
Correct.
Do I become a member of Ducks Unlimited?
Correct. And that gets you into the banquet, and you're now a member of Ducks Unlimited. You'll get I think it's a monthly magazine that talks about all the stuff we do, the conservation, et cetera, et cetera.
All right, so all the monies that are raised from Seward County Ducks Unlimited, and what did you say, there's close to 60 other organizations all around the state of Kansas, right? That are associated with Ducks Unlimited.
Correct. There's 69 chapters in the state of Kansas, put on about 80 different events because some chapters do multiple events. All the net money raised goes to DU National, and then they bring it back to whether it needs to go to Canada, Mexico, or wherever, but a lot of it's come back to the flyways for the ducks to make sure they're healthy going south and going north. So it comes back to Kansas Fish and Game, and they can use that money for whatever purposes they need. They let us know what projects are going on, which I really appreciate, but they use our money as a match for the NACA grants. So they leverage it and multiply it. It's just a tremendous opportunity.
What's a NACA grant?
North American Wetland Conservation Act.
Oh, look at that guy. All right. So, and DU, that Ducks Unlimited. So the DU National, because Kansas is right in the middle of the flyway between Mexico and Canada. And if you didn't know that, this time of year, you hear it, go out, look up, you're going to see them.
That's exactly
right. And in the springtime, same. They're just going the other way.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. We need the ducks healthy going both for the wintering grounds and for the breeding grounds.
All right. So now out here conservation of wetlands and the playas and those kinds of things that, in the marshlands, you think about Southwest Kansas, we don't really have anything like that out here, do we? I mean, that's close, or do we?
Well, yes and no.
Closer than we think.
Yes. Unfortunately, in Kansas, most of the money goes to central Kansas and east because that's where the water is.
Right.
But with these Playa Lake initiatives, we realize that these temporary wetlands, the playas, are very important not only to the ducks, but to recharging the aquifer and everything else like that, and help for downstream flooding, all that. So we have this Heartland Heritage Initiative, which is what they've started specifically for the lands out here. Mm-hmm. So it's very important.
Okay, so what would be the closest thing to us that would be classified a wetland or a marshland?
Okay. Actually, the closest to projects we've done that Kansas Fish and Wildlife, or Parks and Wildlife, I should say it correctly.
And tourism. Throw tourism in there,
there you go. We've done a project, the Cimarron Grasslands, and then Horse Thief? Yeah, not very far. Horse Thief Reservoir up here.
Up by Jetmore.
By Jetmore, it's gone into there. And then you get towards McPherson, and of course the Cheyenne Bottoms and the Quivira. That's big, very, very important wetlands.
Okay, because Cheyenne Bottoms, that's just east of Great Bend,
Great Bend,
correct?
north and east, correct.
North and east of Great Bend.
And Quivira is
and
south
you were
of that.
talking about one in McPherson
Yes.
that used to be there,
Yeah. The McPherson
but they
wetlands.
went in and dredged it all up?
I mean, years and years ago, that is historically a major wetlands. But they dredged and put in the drainage canals and tried to drain all this water off. And of course, that's marginal farmland because it does flood. And so they don't get a crop every year anyway. So the Kansas Fish and Game, or Parks and Wildlife, is trying to get it all put back together, do away with those drainage canals and put some dikes in, some water control structures for two things. One, to put it back to a natural wetland, which is going to be a huge project. And like I say, to protect the people downstream from being shoving all that water downstream.
Yeah, all that water is coming downstream if you're in Heston and Newton and Wichita and everything. It just, I mean, it's all flowing downhill, right?
It does. So it's very important for everybody.
So they're going to work on fixing that back up to where it's more of a wetland type area?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's come a long ways. It's I didn't bring any of that with me, but it's amazing. When we have our annual meetings, the Kansas Parks and Wildlife people come and they show us where the money's going and what all they're doing. And it's just amazing how much they're doing.
I'm sure if you looked at a map of what they were doing, you'd go, really? I didn't know that was there. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that one was there. Now, Cheyenne Bottoms, is that probably the biggest one close to us?
Correct. We do. There are some projects in the Pratt area. They're the Byron Walker Wildlife area.
Yeah. On your way to Wichita, you go right by the brown sign.
Yep. There's a big.
Yeah, the brown sign says Byron Walker Wildlife or something.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're working on that. There's projects there to improve that area and control the water. You would need the water control structures to control the flooding and to control where the water needs to be and where you want to store it.
Yeah, every time you cross the Ninnascott River about 15 times on your way to Wichita? Okay, maybe not 15, but you cross it 4 or 5 times as it snakes through and all those trees in that bottom through there. So, okay, that's understandable. All right, so coming up this Saturday,
yes,
you have your Ducks Unlimited, Seward County Ducks Unlimited banquet, dinner, huge blowout, right? Yes. Doors open at 5:30? Okay. Now, if you want to get a ticket, all you got to do is get a hold of Jamie Marcellus, and her number is on there. You can see that, 655-3722, or get a hold of Jerry Bennett, 655-2786. And you can, single tickets are $35, or couples are $50.
Correct.
And if you're not a member of Ducks Unlimited, you buy a ticket, you are now.
That is correct.
So all these proceeds are going to Ducks Unlimited, correct?
That is correct, yes.
So none of this money is going to be out there wandering around somewhere and everybody's wondering, where's this going? Because some of it could come right back to Kansas, correct?
Yes. We do sponsor the 4-H shooting sports team, so some of the money does stay local.
This is a neat deal. Because you guys are helping with the archery and the shotgun right now, correct?
Yes.
And you guys help them hold events?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. What we do is we have called Adopt a Team, and it's basically a raffle, and we raise that money, and 100% of it goes to Midway USA Foundation to be used for their, if they get 5% a year, that's over $20,000 in it now. So they get $1,000 a year to use for ammunition, targets, whatever they need it for. So it's an endowment to keep this going forever.
And that's through the 4-H project, right?
Correct.
And you said there's 80 kids in that program right now?
Between the archery and the shotgun, yes.
That's a bunch.
It is. It's a very good turnout.
Yeah. You told me 80 earlier, and I went, no way.
Yes.
And you have close to 200 members in your Seward County Ducks Unlimited, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So this is a very worthwhile cause. I know we're always talking about this charity and that charity, but, wetlands helps us all.
Correct.
I mean, and it's not just for ducks. I mean, it's for all kinds of wildlife and conservation and helping the aquifer recharge and cut down on flooding, all kinds of stuff, right?
All kinds of good things. You're exactly right.
All right. Greg, thanks for coming by today. Remember, Saturday. Now, they're going to quit selling tickets on Friday, so you need to get a hold of Jerry or Jamie and get your tickets bought. Get out to Seward County Ag Building on Saturday, right?
That is perfectly correct.
And you're giving away lots of stuff, too.
Going to be a fun evening.
There you go. All right, Greg, thanks for coming by. Stick around. I'll be back with more right after this.
Something I feel when I'm right here.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. Get free delivery, free information, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers for free. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. But wait, there's more. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. We have knee, back, and other braces available, as well as pharmacy services. Regardless of your age, if you suffer with diabetes and you have insurance, we can help.
Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at 800-232-5044. That's 800-232-5044. Call now.
Hey, Garden City High School's football team, their postseason is going to continue. They defeated Washburn Rural Friday night, 7-0. Now they'll get ready for a trip to Topeka. They're going to face Topeka High coming Friday night. And Port Dodge City Red Demons, they fell to the Derby Panthers Friday night, 49-13. Derby is always pretty tough. That's the end of the season for the Red Demons. In other games, it was Salina South over Liberal 24-14. Wamego beat Hayes 24-21. Holcomb over Heukinton 33-14. Wellington beat up on Ulysses 28-14. It was Guyman over Northwest Clausen 9-6. Hooker, they beat Fairview 19-14. O'Keene 40 over Beaver. They only scored 24 points. Turpin whooped up on Canton 68-20, and Tyrone beat Timberlake 78-34. Wow. All right, one last look at the weather before we get out of here. It's 46 degrees out. Went up 1 degree. Relative humidity went down, though. It's 58%. Winds are out of the north at 7 for now. Barometric pressure is on the rise. All right, we do have a chance of some precipitation late night, early morning tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
TV 23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
This is a national health alert from the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or loved one has diabetes, listen closely. Now, regardless of your age, if you have insurance, you may qualify to receive diabetic testing supplies with little to no out-of-pocket cost. If you call right now, you could get a free meter upgrade. In addition, we'll give you a free pedometer as our special gift to you. Call the 24/7 Diabetic Health Hotline now for details. Toll free at this number. Call now.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits, in addition to those found in Original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Fall open enrollment is now. Call to see if you're eligible. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage at no extra cost, you can also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Don't miss the deadline. Call now to take advantage of fall open enrollment. There's no obligation.
Call 1-800-329-6235. That's 1-800-329-6235.
College is great, but before you enroll, which do you think is a better way to earn your degree? Live on campus in a dorm where you can't sleep, with a roommate you can't stand, attend lectures that you can't hear, with cafeteria food that you can't eat, or learn online at Independence University. On the porch with your puppy, in the kitchen with your kitten, on your bed with your bunny, your campus is wherever you want it to be. That's Independence University. And you'll also get a laptop and tablet to use in school, and you can keep them when you graduate.
1-800-274-8142.
Portions of TV23's internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information.